Welcome. That is my first ever YouTube video, at least in English. So I'm Yonas Orogiannis. It's kind of difficult to pronounce. I'm Greek. I'm an economist that has transitioned away from the normal 9 to 5 since 5 years now. And most of the times I find myself working mostly more than that. But in the end, I am doing something I really enjoy doing. So I wouldn't change the slightest thing about it. I kind of started this thing more than 5 years ago, and in the beginning it started to be something like photography, videography, something like this, as most of us have started doing when we saw the first YouTubers coming in. I fell in love with that thing. So started doing this kind of professionally. So I was getting paid to do that, so I guess it was professionally. I niche hopped quite a lot, from creative to paid ads, strategy, data analysis, and now what it seems to be is something that ties everything together. This means that I position myself as a growth partner to the businesses that I work with, which means that me and my team mainly work with them by reading out the data that they have, figuring out what their weaknesses and opportunities are, and we work towards their end goal with strategy. If you're new here, which most of you will be because I have 0 subscribers at the moment, give me 30 seconds maximum and I will tell you a little bit about myself. Besides my work, I love having an active lifestyle, so most of the times if someone calls me, I would be either working, being with my friends and family, or working out in nature. So when I do find some time, I love being around nature, mostly in the mountains. But besides that, I also love data and talking to people. So what you'll see in this channel, mostly I will talk about the things that I see in my day-to-day basis, and I will try to share some insights and interesting stories about that. So if you find something of this useful, feel free to revisit this channel at any time. Part of this is that I will try to teach you guys some in the trenches procedures and systems that I have found myself using along the way in my work, and that most of my clients have found useful and found huge success with it. So, and sometimes you will find myself selling you something from time to time. So one question that I asked myself before I hit that red record button is that, why YouTube? And I guess that the answer to that is that I honestly never thought I would go down that route. First of all, because apparently English is not my first language, and I prefer getting my hands dirty, doing the thing, and not making content around it. But on the other side, if sometime you get out to dinner with me, I could easily talk for hours about the things that I love doing, and probably you wouldn't get bored. So I hope that this translates to this channel as well. The second thing that backs up my decision to record that video is that this year I found out that teaching is something that I do enjoy genuinely. I found myself teaching in a private institution, Google Analytics and strategy in general, and I found myself really enjoying it. So I thought that this would be a great way to incorporate what I love doing with my work. So besides that, something that I usually hear a lot is that if you want to understand something even better, try to teach it to someone else. So besides working my day-to-day job, that is working with my clients to grow their businesses, I think that recording the key takeaways at the same time would be something mutually beneficial for me and you guys. Finally, I guess that if you scroll down a lot in my Instagram channel, you will see that I do have a videography background, as I mentioned, so I thought to myself, why not make this work for me at this part of my life? So with that being said, if you feel that you have slightly related to anything that I said up to this point, feel free to revisit this channel, subscribe, and if you want to learn more about strategy and analytics, that might be a channel that you will enjoy. So feel free to have this video or any other video that I'm going to upload in the future playing in the background while you go through life and go through your day to day. And yeah, see you in the next one.